Woo! This right here is Alex's work. Hej! Hej! Vad säger lejonet? Vad säger spöket? Vad säger katten? Du är så duktig! Morning coffee. So the initial plan today was that I was going to go to the gym, but yesterday when I was brushing teeth on Alexander, my back like popped off and something didn't feel right. So I got this really weird back pain today. So I'm gonna skip out on the gym one more day, and hopefully it's gonna be better tomorrow so that we can go back and make some gains. So I've been borrowing the 200 to 600 millimeter lens from Sony to try out and see if I can get some cool shots. And look at the size of this thing. It is huge. So I'm currently shooting a time lapse of the boat leaving the town of Gothenburg. And usually when I'm shooting my time lapses, I set it to manual focus, and then I just set it to 4K 24 FPS or 25 FPS depending on what you're shooting in, and then just let it roll, and then you speed it up in post. I haven't seen a Coke Zero Vanilla ever before, so I thought I'd give it a sip, because the first time that I was drinking Coke Vanilla was, I think I was like 16 years old, so it's been a long time, but... still tastes just as good. Spare parts. Shock caps, GTX shocks. The reason that I bought these was because if you saw the previous video where we towed away a real car with the RC car, we also managed to break the suspension on the cars. Bluetooth connection for the remote control so that we can get like specific data and set up the different profiles with the remote control through the iPad. I've also been thinking on which camera that I'm gonna sell now that I pre-ordered the A7S III, and I shoot mostly all my videos on the A7 III and mostly all my photos on the A7R3, but after a long winding thought process with myself, I'm gonna sell the A7R III. I'm thinking that I want to put the Osmo Action onto the RC car and see how it looks when it's going like super fast, because the main purpose that we actually bought this car for is going to be a little bit bigger. But then again, we need to do some custom modifications for that, so we're going to start on a small scale. So I'm thinking that we are going to use this and then strap it to the front, somewhere around there. Perfetto. Look at that! Action camera strapped to a 50-mile-per-hour RC car. And suspension is fixed. Let's take it for a spin. Is it fun? Yes. He's purposely attacking me with the car, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to connect the phone to the Osmo Action so that we're going to be able to see how the shot is actually looking. Can't believe it still works after that crash. Nope, no, come here. Come here. Ah, good dog. Good dog. That car is so much fun to drive, but it's also super dangerous. It's a good thing that you can switch out the lens on the Osmo, because that took a beating. Cage is all broken. That is actually quite a good scratch, but the glass didn't crack. So we're gonna switch that out and it's gonna be as good as new. So today is podcast day, and that means that I'm gonna record a podcast together with Tom from the Enthusiasm Project. And if you haven't seen his channel yet, highly recommend you to go and check that out. So he's based in California and I'm based in Sweden. And the way that we do this is that I connect my headphones to the iPad and then my Rode NT USB to my computer, and then record everything into GarageBand while we talk, and then Tom is doing all the editing part on his end. And so far it's actually worked really well. We haven't had that many issues of like latency and stuff like that. So all right, let's give Tom a call, shall we? Hey!
Hello.
How you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm really good. We actually talked before this, but
Yeah. I knew this was coming.
you can always fake it for YouTube, right? All right.
Yeah.
So you ready to go for the podcast?
I'm excited. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We're gonna dive
We have a lot to
into
catch
that.
up on.
Yeah. Oh, we do. All right. So let's start the recording. And thank you so much for watching. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you haven't listened to the podcast, highly recommend you to go and check that out. I'm gonna drop a link down below if you wanna have a listen. And Peter and Tom from, yeah, I guess we can say that you are in Sweden right now, right?
Yeah, virtually.
So Peter and Tom from Sweden is saying goodbye. And oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, that'd be awesome. See ya. Oh no. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, oh, the camera still works. I got really worried that camera broke because the lens actually came off from the mount. So yeah, that's that was scary.